Hey YouTubers, really good news. Wire wheel is fixed. It was exactly what I thought it was, and easy fix. Just one of the wires came loose. I don't know which one, but it's fixed, and there's actually exactly the same problem as when I first got it. Some people might say just get a new one, but if I get a new one, I'm gonna have to get a new wire wheel head because this is actually stripped on there. This will never ever come off there again. Yeah, one thing that sucks a little bit. When I first got this actually had a grinding disc on it, and it had a set of like the things that go on the end here. I'll show you. This little thing right here. It had a good set of those, and when I brought back a junk grinder to Canadian Tire, Mastercraft, I had those ones on there. So I no longer have they're the smaller style holders for the grinding disc. So I wish I wouldn't have did that, but let's see what happens here. Charger is unplugged. Let's actually unplug it from the battery so it doesn't drain down the battery. So let's see what happens here. I got to drill a hole in the back fender here for the antenna still, but I might as well start wire wheeling. But I'm going to drill the hole before I prime it. So. Okay, it will work. Well, my plan is actually before I take it off, I'm just going to go over the entire thing with the wire wheel while it's in place, and then just to scuff up the surface, and then I am going to prime it. Just to get all decals off, get the metal as clean as possible. Then I'll do the underside as well. So I'll take it off, I'll do the underside, and then I will prime it. I'm not really going to strip down the bare metal. I don't have the time and the resources to do that. It's really no point to do that either. So I still haven't figured out what I'm doing with this hole on this side. I might just pound it straight and then I'll just leave it. Also, the trailer hitch is going to get re-welded on, but I'm not going to make it. I'm going to get it stick welded on there. So I'm not going to do that with mine because I was able to actually bust it off of the old frame quite easily. Just a couple hits of a sledgehammer and it came off. So I'm going to bring that to a welding shop and get that welded because this entire panel just unbolts from this tractor. So that's actually going to make it a lot easier to go get that done. At least as far as I know, this whole panel unbolts. Looks like it. So if it does, I'm just going to take that entire hitch panel right off. It's the transmission access panel as well, I believe, on these. I'm just going to go get it welded. I still need to figure out for stickers on here. Pretty much, it's doing good now. But if I can get all the decals off with the wire wheel with it in place like this, that'll be good. Looking at the rim, I mentioned this in the last video. The rim almost does look like they are bent. It's hard to say though. It's just, I don't actually think it's just the way it sits. I don't think my axles are bent, but I think it's just the way that this thing sits. If you look down on this angle right here. But anyways, when we get this wire wheel, a lot of the decals are falling off. The Mastercraft one is still good, but I'm not replacing it. Number 7 on the side, on either side, are being replaced with 01s. And obviously the 42 ones are going, so that's because from the 42-inch deck, which surprisingly, as everyone knows, most 42-inch decks completely rot out. This one wasn't rotted, so which is a good thing. And the hood I will take off, like I was saying. It's kind of a tricky one to get off because they got some hidden bolts, and especially if there's such a big engine in here now, they are difficult to get off. So I'm going to work on that. There's just 2 screws in that panel there. The dash will be removed eventually, so I can repaint it black. I'll spray it with primer, and I'll repaint it black. I still haven't figured out yet how to get the steering wheel off for that, but I am going to keep the Mastercraft logo on the steering wheel, and you'll always know what it used to be. But I'll know, and most people will know by looking at it, or they'll mistake it with an MTD. But it's basically exactly the same. So yeah, I'm going to get to work on this. Next time you see this, it should be in primer. I don't know if I'll get it all in primer today or not. I'm busy tomorrow. Tomorrow morning at least, so I may get some time to work on it then. It's too hot to work in the house, and want to be outside because it's getting cabin fever because it's so hot. So I figured I might as well work on this since the wire wheel's working. And that's pretty much it. So I will talk to everyone later. Please enjoy. If anyone has any suggestions or comments, please leave them in the description below, and or please leave them in the comment section below. And that's pretty much it. Bye for now.